Look at the beautiful sunny day. I even washed the car. Now, is that shiny or is that shiny? That is a sexy looking beast. Yeah, it's almost 10 degrees above zero today. The snow is melting, the sun is shining. It is a great day. You know what's a great day for? It's a great day to turn our ebook into a paperback. Now, hopefully, you've seen my other video. It was a mega something on how to turn your manuscript into a published work. About 40 something minutes long. Took me all day to make. A really good video. If you haven't seen that one, I suggest you watch that one first because this is the follow up. We're now going to take our published ebook and turn it into a paperback. And I'm going to show you how. And once I show you, you're going to be like, this is the most amazing thing since bacon. Okay, well, maybe not bacon, but it's going to be amazing. Okay, so grab a cup of tea,
Manly coffee.
a notepad, and let's get this video started.
We're gonna make a paperback. Yay!
Okay guys, we are going to turn our published ebook into a paperback. To do this, you just need to log into your Kindle Direct Publishing account, find your book where it's listed, and hit Create Paperback. So let's do that. It's going to ask me for my password. So the beginning stuff here you don't really need to touch. It's going to be the same for your paperback as it is for your Kindle. So I'm going to leave the title the same, the subtitle the same, the series name, the edition number, leave all that blank. Leave the contributor the same because I contribute everything. The book description is going to be the same. Actually, no, it's not. In this case, I'm going to edit it. So I'm just going to delete that because I wanted to change it a little bit, and I have a different one. It's almost the same, but I'm going to make it slightly different. So I'm going to copy that. And if you're going to do anything for paperback versions, you need to select, oh not select, sorry, you need the style set to be simple. Okay? So if you're going to be doing back covers, any blurbs and stuff like that in the description, you want to use simple. So I have simple down. I'm going to go back and I'm just going to paste. There we go. So that is my description done. I own the copyrights. Yes, I do. This is where you can change any of your keywords. And I don't think I will. Kind of like how they are. So once again, the categories are erotica and short stories. Good. Does this book contain language inappropriate? Yes, it does. For kids under 18. Have you previously published this book on CreateSpace? No, I have not. But if you have, go yes. Easy peasy. And now they will assign you a free KDP ISBN number. It just generates it. So yes, please. Please assign me a number. And there. Now I have a publishing number for my book. For this next part, I just leave that blank because they will fill it in already. And it's based on when your first book was published, your ebook. Now here's when we get some fun. You can have different sizes. An important thing to remember is that the more fancy you have it and the more colors you include, the more expensive it will be. So keep that in mind when you're deciding. The cost of these books can get pretty high. So let's try a simple black and white with interior with white paper. You can do color, but you'll be paying for each and every different color you include. And if you do cream paper, of course, it's going to be, a lot different. Trim size is, what's the size of your book going to be? I just leave this as a default 6x9, but you want to write down this number because we're going to need to know this number when we format our manuscript. So 15.24, that's centimeters, by 22.86 centimeters. So take a moment and write that down. That's an important thing to know. And we don't need bleed settings. There's no worries about that. And I would recommend the matte cover as opposed to the glossy because you'll save a couple bucks. I mean, it looks nice, but it'll add to the cost of the overall price. Okay, so we're not ready to upload it yet. We still have to format it. So let's just pause here. Close this. I don't need this. I'll just open up a new one. Let me just go to my Kindle stuff where I have it published and saved. And like I say in every single video, use folders. So here is book 1 that we did the other day. You might recognize it. We have to make some changes to it. It's great for an ebook, but this is not ready at all to be turned into a paperback. Go back to references, table of contents. Let's go insert table of contents. But now instead of using hyperlinks, we're going to be using page numbers. Okay? Because now people are going to actually want to turn to certain pages. Hit OK. Do you want to replace the current? Yes, I do. And there we go. So now instead of hyperlinks, people can see the actual pages in your book. Okay. Another thing we want to do is insert page number. So I always put them at the bottom of the page. You can decide where you want. I should put them in the bottom corner. Okay. Now I do different first page because I don't want my title page here to have a page number. So I go different first page, and that removes that. So even though first page 1 is actual page 1, it won't show. It'll start here, page 2, on page 2. Okay, close. So now we have page numbers. After that, I take out all the color that I have because I don't want to be paying extra money for color. So I'm going to go select all over here and go black. So everything is now black. If you want, you can spend a little extra money and have, a little bit of red or a little bit of blue or whatever you want. That is completely up to you. Okay, another step is get rid of your hyperlinks. So I need to, let's see, remove hyperlink. Done. And the same here at the bottom here. Wherever you've put a hyperlink that someone could click to in your ebook, you want to remove it for your catalog at the end and for anything you're adding. And because I'm adding this, little note at the back saying, "Hi, this book's on YouTube." I'll take away that link and I'll put it here. Or I'll just delete it completely and let them search. How about this? I'll just put it in brackets. Oops, it isn't brackets. One bracket, there we go. And maybe I'll underline it just to bring their eye to it. There. Because there's nothing to click here. No need to have it. Okay, so we have 27 pages of total, but it's going to change, trust me. Now we have to go to page layout and size right here. So we need to change the size of this thing. And what was it we needed? remember what we just wrote down? It was 15.24 by 22.86. And just leave all the rest blank like that and go OK. So this is the size you have to create the 6x9 paperback. And as you can see, it changes it quite a bit. We can now do where is it? Margins, and we want to go narrow margins. There we go. So now we have the book size correct and the margin set. So remember to do those 2 steps. Now this is off the page here. Actually, I wonder if I can right click that and go update field. There we go. Update entire table. There we go. Now there's no need for these to be so big, because all I'm going to be doing is paying for the ink. And when you're actually holding the book, it's not so bad. You don't really need to make things gigantic. So now I'm just making sure everything's on the pages it's supposed to be. So it's important after you've formatted the margins and the size of the pages to update the table of contents. Or alternatively, you can do this step last. Update it at the very end, and it should work just perfectly. On my very first book I didn't even put page numbers in because I thought Kindle does that for you, but they don't. For paperbacks, you have to do your own. So now,
As you can see, the end of the book, all the fonts are really big and squirrely, so that needs to be fixed.
I'm going to change my font to a little bit smaller. So this is just a little bit of housekeeping before we, start creating the paperback and having headaches later. Right now, you want to look for big gaps. Is there big spaces or places you can save some space? Because the program is going to search through this anyway and suggest you get rid of some of the big spaces. So I'm looking for areas where I might have too many, hit enter too many times. Just looking to format that. See right here for this letter, I don't need that much space around it. I can do that. And if the pages are there, good. Just looking, glancing, trying to solve any problems that might creep up. Oh, there's a mistake. See, there's no link below, so I'm not going to ask them to click on the link because they haven't invented the ability to do that yet in paperbacks. So this all looks good. I noticed in my last video I didn't underline down the dark path, but I caught it later. I was like, oh, my titles are underlined except one. Oops. But I fixed it when I updated my manuscript. Okay, it all looks good. I'm pretty happy with it. The last thing I'm going to do again is update the field. Okay, nothing changed. Because when you're formatting and moving stuff around, sometimes you'll add an extra page or shorten the pages, or the titles might move from page 27 to 26, so you just want to make sure. Okay, now it is ready, but I'm not going to save it. It's the same title I have for my ebook. I'm going to go save as and give it a completely new name. So what I do is I take the original title, add an extra underscore, and go paperback. Okay, so now I know when I go to look for it, it's the paperback version. And there we go. So now I can close that, go back here, and now we're ready to upload our manuscript. Let's do that. So again, I'll find where I kept it because I'm so well organized. I can always find everything. It's mostly true. Okay, uploading and starting the conversion. Done. And now it's processing, and while it's processing, we can launch our cover creator. Now you can do one PDF only, but I found this is fine. It seems to work. So let's launch this and get into the cover. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so we're going to use an image from our computer, namely our title that we already had. Here it is. And you can pick any one of these covers, but I'm going to pick the one that I started with. Okay. So here is the original cover for the ebook. You can click and drag and shrink and resize it. So you want to stick inside of these little red lines here as best you can. At least make sure your text is a little bit of the picture out of it is no problem. We can handle that. But there we go. None of the keywords are outside of that red square. So that's good. Now here I can upload my super sexy author picture. And it's the small one, I believe. Yay! And now I'm going to cut and paste. Okay, so copy. We're back here. Paste. There we go. And then just touch it up. And I can also change the style of it if I want to make it look slightly different. There we go. So this is where your barcode will go, so no worries about that. This is where I could put an author description. But I don't really need one, so I'll just leave that blank. There we go. You can put something here like, you know, J.J. Stewart is an incredibly sexy man and the world's best erotica author. It's up to you what you write. Okay, here is I can even change the style of the spine if I want to. What can I put in here? Let's just put something different in. There you go. How's that for sexy? We have everything put in. Everything looks nice. Hit preview. Doo-doo-doo. This sometimes takes a while. Building your cover. And how does that look? So I'm not worried if a little bit of the image is off the sides. Not worried if the words are off. I mean, I am worried if the words are off. But there we go. I got my back cover, got my sexy man picture, and I think that's pretty good. So let's go save and submit. It's still processing my files. Sometimes takes a while. And then you have to hit launch previewer. Let's see what happens. Preparing your files. Now at this point I should probably mention that you can also use CreateSpace. A lot of my fellow authors do that. I haven't tried it yet, and I don't find this method all that difficult to do. And as you know from a previous video, I've tried it. My first book I forgot a few things, but I made notes and kept track of what I need to do for the second one, and it worked fine. I don't mind this method at all. And as long as you know where all your files are and know how to convert your manuscript, you have no difficulties. And it's basically checking everything that we submitted. You know, that our trim sizes were okay, that our fonts weren't strange, looking for compatibility issues, and takes a while. Sometimes I've been here for 20 minutes, sometimes half an hour, sometimes like 5 minutes. Now I could completely, bore you with random chatting, so I will pause and come back when this is done. La 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 la. I'm so good at singing. I should have been a singer. Should have been a singer. I am the best singer in the world. I like bacon. I like bacon. Bacon is so tasty. I love to eat bacon too. La 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 la. La 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 la. What kind of word is pagination? Checking your pagination. I don't know what that means. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Checking for blank pages. You're not gonna find any. I have no blank pages. Ha ha ha. Come on, work, 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 work. It's not like it's a huge book. Come on. Aha. The service feature you're trying to use is currently unavailable. We're working to solve the problem as quickly as possible. Ah! Alright. I will wait until it's done. Try again. La 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 la. Might have to redo this. Well, it uploaded the right document. Nothing worse than uploading the wrong document. Okay, launched. Everything's doing okay. Let's try it again, see if it works. And then I'll figure out how to edit this. Do 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 do. God, this would be a long video if I didn't edit. Please work, please work, please work, please work. I've never seen this before. Completely black screen. Odd. Maybe it really is down. Well, I don't want to go to the next step until I show them how it's done. Come on, work. Okay, fingers crossed. One more time. Work, 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 work. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Yay! Okay. Okay, it took a little while for this to work, but it came through. So this is the screen you'll see when you get Print Previewer. There's a bunch of steps to take, and you just have to hit Get Started. So first of all, how's the cover? Yes, it looks fine. I think it'll be good. It gives you little check marks. Book size, yay, spine, font, everything good. They want you just to verify title, author, and name, so let me verify this. Yes, that's the title. Yes, that's my name. Yes, that's my sexy man picture I wish I looked like. I want to worry about, it always gives you this whole check print quality thing. Okay, we'll look at page. That's the first page, and notice there's no page numbers because I think that looks like crap, having page 1 on the first page. My dedication is there, good. Table of contents shows up. My legal blurb, first page, second page, third page. Haha. Chapter 2. And again, when you're doing your paperback, it doesn't hurt to check. Just takes a couple more minutes. No one's the wiser, and you end up looking really good at the end. Like, wow, this guy knows how to put a book together. Okay, and there is my end. Little note saying, you're famous. This book's on YouTube. Here's my catalog, page 1, page 2. Oh, I forgot to erase that. Oops. Darn, 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 darn. Okay. I'm going to exit, and I'm going to resubmit my manuscript with that removed, and I'll be right back. Good. No extra pages. So once you get to this point and everything's good, don't be afraid to open up your manuscript again, make changes, and re-upload, because cutting corners just makes you look sloppy, and people notice that when they're reading a book. And if you're sloppy and you're messy, they're not going to buy anything else you have. So make it to the best of your ability. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's as good as I can make it for my current skill level, until I'm rich and famous and I can have a sexy blonde intern do it for me. And but that's in their story. Yeah, for this, do it the best you can. Don't cut corners. Make it look good. So now let's approve. Yes, we are approving. Good. So we have done that. We've done our covers. We've launched it. This is what it's going to cost. The printing cost. Okay. Now, if I was to change it and go color interior, or change the size, or make it glossy, this price can go up substantially. And I don't know. It's not the complete works of Shakespeare, so I'm not going to make it all fancy. I think that's about as cheap as you can make it for this size. My page count is 36. No bleed, everything's good. So let's go to pricing. So once again, all territories worldwide. And we'll do the marketplace price. So the minimum here, if you can see this, is $3.58. That means the cost that you have to pay to print it, and plus the royalty that they get their cut. So if I sold this for $3.59, I'd make a penny. Let's just say $3.99. There. So if I sold this book for basically $4 after the cost of printing and their 60% royalty, I would make 24 cents. Now what I normally do, and this is just from talking to other people and the different erotica boards, generally you go for $2. So I take this number and I add $2 and then I round up. So $5.99. Let's go 5.99. If I can get my keyboard to work here, 5.99. There we go. Not quite enough. It's still $1.44. So let's go $6.99. There. There is my $2 royalty. So for every book I sell, out of the $6.99, I'll get $2.04. Okie dokie. And you can see what it'll be in other countries too. Now, will someone pay this much for a book this thin? A lot of that just depends on your genre, your popularity, and interest. So that all depends. Well, maybe the Germans will buy it. Those guys buy everything. Those guys are crazy, freaky. Okay, other than to Germany, I probably won't sell any copies. So let's publish. Publishing, cha-ching. Done. There we go. We have now created the paperback version. It can take up to 12 to 48 hours and whatnot. Usually this goes pretty fast because you're already been approved and you haven't really made any huge changes. So this should be up and running in no time. And that is how you convert your ebook into a paperback using the easy-to-use KDP direct publishing method. But I don't mind this program. It's a little bit squirrely and it can be finicky if you did one little thing wrong or missed a step. It can give you some pretty funny looking manuscripts, but with a little bit of time and effort and dedication, just keep at it and you can get it done. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Hope you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, buy my books, be nice to one another, keep writing. If you don't write, well, start writing. If you are writing, don't stop writing. Hope this was entertaining. See you later. Bye-bye.
It's a great day to make a cover. So hopefully you've seen my other video, my mega guide to making an, oh my god, start again, because I'm stupid. It was a mega instruction, mega guide, oh my gosh. It's a great day to make a cover, not a cover. Ugh. Okay, focus, I can do this. Okay, it's a great day to make our book. Oh, I screwed that up. It's a great day to turn our ebook into a paper. Yeah, okay then.
Make YouTube videos, they said. It's easy. Yeah. How to convert your ebook into a paperback in 7 complicated, frustrating steps.